Hey folks, welcome back to Gaming with Geronimo, and we're bringing something back for you that we haven't done in quite some time. My last episode, episode number 7, Dragon Quest VIII, Journey of the Cursed King 3DS mod. So our last video recording of this, I think, was in October of last year, 2025. So it has been a long time. Definitely overdue, especially considering the recent announcements with Dragon Quest XII finally being revealed and letting us know that it is coming along, and they changed the name of it. And we'd like to get this Dragon Quest VIII next episode kicked in. So where we left off last time in episode 7 was we had just finished Trodain Castle. We got done here in Trodain Castle, and we got to now start working our way through. We did. I believe let's just double check really quick. So we got miscellaneous. Let's look at our monster team. Check attributes. All right, so we have our monsterman. So we've already completed Mori's place, at least got that started, so we can actually start collecting monsters as we won a few battles there. So now what we want to do, being in the Castle Trodain, we found the magic key. We can start looking for different items. So one of the things that we want to do is we want to start looking around and seeing where we can go and get this magical key, get use of it before we move to the next portion of this game. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So I'm going to go ahead and use magic. We're going to go into zoom. Now notice in the other Dragon Quest games we played, like I have Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, that I recently did an episode on. And of course, Dragon Quest XI, we do have a zoom feature. A fast travel feature that we like to use. So we are definitely going to try to use this. So let's go down. We're going to go to MAYHEM Abbey. We haven't been there in a minute. And of the MAYHEM Abbey, let's head this way. I think there's a mini medal down here somewhere. So I did have this set up to a fast movement speed. I took that movement speed away because it's just too fast. It's making me dizzy. We unlock it with the magic key, and boom, we got us a mini medal. So that's huge. We want to collect lots of mini medals. So this is the normal running speed in the game. Just really quick on our items. I have a long spear. I don't want to take that away yet. So we're going to go and zoom again. And let's go to the Riverside Chapel. Mm-hmm. So there is Riverside. Holy Protection wears off. That's going to get us a... let's go over here. So I think this might be another mini medal. Just want to make sure. So before we couldn't get this because we didn't have the magic key. Yep, mini medal. So we do have extra XP, so we can just level up quicker and finish the game just a little bit faster. Let's see. I think there's another chest around here. It has a agility ring. There we go. I think that's the one. And that's going to increase our speed in which we attack. Let's see what we got here. Nice. So let's go to items. We're going to go to our bag. We got an agility ring, transfer. Let's see. He's got a turban, strength ring, bunny tail. So the agility ring is going to work a little bit faster than the bunny tail. So let me just, you know what? I'm going to give it to the hero. We're going to equip that. Go right here. Grab those slime earrings. Transfer. Get her a little bit more defense. Change that out. Yep. Boom. And I think that covers it. All right. So, yeah. Pushing the wrong button. Switched up controllers, so they're not native Nintendo controllers, so I'm not used to it. But that's fine. All right, so we want to go over to Pick'em. And so we get a seed of skill and a gold ring. All right, we'll fight this guy. We'll use a kaboom. There we go. All right, so they're pretty strong. Gained a lot of experience with that. That was good. Oh, there's Squiggles. Got him before. And yeah, if we would have left the running speed, we would have already been where we need to be. But this is just part of the grind of the game. So hopefully, you know, when you get into it and you can experience that, you get that first time experience to it, you'll enjoy and appreciate it. So this game has a really big open world. Has a lot of things for you to look for and find, and you know, different treasures and so forth. Seed of skill, so that's good. It'll help load up our skills. Oh, I didn't want to run into that guy. He's kind of a pain, but it is what it is. All right, we'll just fight these guys. Go at it. Bam. 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 Done. Now, some of the other Dragon Quest games, you'll have a little bit of speed movement, which will be nice. Now, as we progress further in the game, we'll actually get the opportunity to travel fast. There is a section after we get done doing what we're doing here that we go to where we'll actually be able to ride something, which is kind of cool. All right, chest is locked. That gives me a gold ring, I think. Yep. So, yep, wrong button. Items, bag, gold ring, transfer. Does it give anything? So on the defensive side, it's more than the slime earrings. So I'm going to replace it with the slime earrings. Now in Dragon Quest XI, you can't replace an item directly like that, so that's kind of a bummer. But it is what it is. All right. So we... Wrong button again. So we're going to zoom. We're going to go to Maury's place. Monster Arena. And in the Monster Arena, what we're looking for back here is another mini medal. So behind the building, I think there was a chest we couldn't open before. And we're going to try to open that bad boy now. I think this is a mini medal. Bam. All right. So we got that one. So in episode 7, we were we went to the Moonshadow realm, and we got the task to find the Moonshadow Harp. So we're going to need to do that now. So let's just go ahead. We're going to scroll into Escantha. We're going to go ahead, rest here. Once we rest here, we'll do a quick game save, so that way we have it saved at this part and override our old file. Hey, welcome to our inn, very travelers. You must be exhausted this late hour. For 20 gold, stay overnight. Yeah, sure. And please enjoy your stay. Uh-oh. Looks like King Trode is working on something. So we already have the ability to forge items in our alchemy pot. One of the differences from the PS2 to the 3D or 3DS is that when you forge things in the alchemy pot, it forges instantly. Whereas if you forge things in the alchemy pot in the PS2, it doesn't forge instantly. You have to wait a period of time in the game, and that's kind of annoying. I didn't see a church. Did I miss something here? Oh, there it is. Just in case we got to stop or come back, you know, it's always good to save. Here we go. We're going to save. We're going to record it. Overwrite. Yep. So the previous save had 6.5 hours in the game. Now we have 8 hours. And then, of course, I don't know if we took time to read books last time we were here. Nothing interesting, but reading books gives us recipes. All right, I discovered the fur poncho. Discovered a recipe. Stone hard hat. Nothing there. Nothing appears to be. I have this disease called clickitis. I just keep clicking on the control. Anybody else clicks on controls, like spams them like crazy? I do, and gets me in trouble. Cuffed about cheese. So we're definitely going to learn about cheese. We just learned how to do plain cheese. It's fresh milk and rennet powder. So nice. Yep, that's the key to the hilltop, which we were already at. And that's it. All right, let's go visit the king. The king told us if there's anything we ever need, because we saved him from the agony and the tormenting loss of his wife. And so essentially we can get the keys of the kingdom. Let's go up to the throne room. And one more flight. Hey, King, how you doing?
Ah, what a pleasant surprise. It's so nice to see you all back at my humble home. I'll never forget that day you brought the vision of my dear Sasha to me. So, what brings you to my kingdom on this fine and sunny day?
So I'm telling him the story.
I see. The Moonshadow Harp is indeed in Ascantha. It has been one of our treasures since ancient times. But I cannot deny my honored friend's request. It would be my pleasure to give it to you. It is locked securely away in the vault below the castle. Allow me to escort you there. This brooch has been passed down through many generations of the royal family. Here we are. The vault is just below us. Come with me. I don't believe it. How can this be? It must be the work of thieves! I will not stand for this! It appears that the unthinkable has happened, and the Moonshadow Harp has been stolen. The culprits could still be inside this tunnel. It's too dangerous for you to go after them. You mustn't set foot inside. I will summon the castle guards. They'll get the harp back. You mark my words.
All right, we have control of the game again. Now, remember, this game was released in the United States in 2005, in Japan in 2004. And I'm actually playing this on 1440p right now, which is kind of nice. Having it through my capture card. I can try to push it up to 4K, but I think that's a little stretching too much in here. But considering this is absolutely, awesome graphics compared to what you got on the 3DS, and night and day better than what you get on the PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 is going to run at 720p. So we can go there. Oh, okay. That's going to take me out. We're going to go back in here. Nothing in there. All right. It's a bag of laughs. Goodie bag. Yeah, so in Dragon Quest XI and Reimagined, you can actually initiate a strike before you actually make contact with the enemy. So we got 4,770 gold on that. That's huge. Remember, I have the mod in here to beef up my players, expedite everything through 10 times the amount of XP. So yeah, I'm getting 10 times the amount of XP, 10 times the amount of gold. And that's just to help us get through the game a little bit faster. So we got abilities, multi-thrust. We're going to just do an attack. Just get him to attack. We're going to do her spell. She's going to do a little kaboom. And his abilities, going to do a little falcon slash. Man. All right, 2010 gold. Angela goes up a level. Learns Kazing. That's huge. Let's continue to beef up his swords. And then we're going to beef up his staves. Yeah, I don't remember exactly where all the goodies were. I don't know if there was any goodies in this area or not. That's unfortunate. Psychs himself up, and he's done. Nice. Running away from me, and rightfully so. I'm too strong. All right. If I remember correctly, there's a couple treasure chests around here. There is also a monster from the monster family. I don't remember which is which, but kind of make it a habit to go through all the edges and stuff. Yeah, there's a chest there. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Mini metal. Yeah, I don't know if you remember, if you watch some of the other episodes, I believe I had mentioned, oh, there we go. We got the little mole. We're going to kill him. My wife always jokes with me when I spill food on my clothes. She calls them mini medals. It's pretty funny. At least to me it is. Psychs himself up. Multiple hits. Just going to do another psych up. Give him a parallax. Attack. There we go. Got him. All right. Drama goes up. Earn 7 skill points. We want to get the spears maxed out. We want that Omni Hill as quick as possible. We got a copper monster coin. He wants to join the family at 259. We'll let him join. We'll keep letting monsters join, but eventually we're going to replace weaker monsters with stronger monsters as we add them to our team. There is, I think, another chest around here. Maybe. Maybe there's not. There it is. So we'll grab this chest and then we are going to go inside. And a seed of life, and that's good. And I usually use that on the hero. All right, so we go back to where this other chest was, and there is the entrance to the labyrinth we need to go in because we need to find the Moonshadow Harp. And there we go. Yeah, so this has got all kinds of different ways we can go. I'm going to go around the long way and just come back just so we can loot whatever we find along the way. I didn't even think I was going to be able to get down. I forgot that I was so finicky like that. Nothing over here. Yeah, nothing there because that's where we would have came out at. All right, there is a chest. $1,500 gold coins. That's nice. All right, let's go over here so we can check every nook and cranny. That kind of sucks. Just suddenly attacked me. You guys are not nice. All right, so this area has been searched. So let's go down through here. Don't want to talk to that guy. Okay. All right, anything there? No. So, no. All right, before we go into there, let's go over here to this other side. And either one requires me to go down. Got some pots over here. We'll bust those up. Mini metal. And seed of defense. That's nice. So we got our items. Very nice items bag. See the defense I use on the hero. See the life. Also use on the hero. So these are all permanently increasing. Same thing with Seed of Magic. Use that one. Permanently increases magic. Sort bags content by type. Yep. Everything's been sorted. Cool. Alright. So now we get out of here. Let's go ahead and go down, and we'll come back up the other way just to see if I missed anything in loot, because I don't remember quite. There's a box over there. That scream wasn't too intimidating, was it? There we go. That's 20 gold. Can't really go back there. That's fine. We'll go down there. But before I go down there, I got to get that chest up there. And we're just going to go back up here and see if there's anything here in this little pocket. So what do you think of our hole? I bet humans couldn't build something like this. Moles are cool. See? Do you dig it? All right. So that's all we had there. Let's move on. Let's get that chest. Go around here. Hopefully it's something good. There's another mole. You're a human, aren't you? You must be pretty brave coming down here. Please help us. Put a stop to the boss. Ever since he got a hold of that harp, it's been a nightmare. I wonder what the boss has been doing with that harp. I find a stone hard hat. let's look at this. So items, bag, stone hard hat. I cannot equip it. Angelo can. I'm sorry, Yangus can, but it's not worth anything. Can't access the alchemy pot from inside. All right. Let's go down to the next level. All right. These muddy hands, they can replicate themselves. So the blue moles are stronger than the gray moles. So what the muddy hands do is they request backup. So if you're not strong enough, you could be in like an infinite battle loop. So it's important that if you're not leveled properly, don't engage the little muddy hands. All right. Anything over here? Nothing. Nothing. And there he is. That's the boss man. We'll get to him here in a minute. But first, let's double check. There's nothing over here that we could be getting. I think we can go down here. I guess there wasn't anything there worth getting. I thought there was. Huh. Yeah, this is much slower. Will take a lot more time to go through, but doesn't make you dizzy. And there is a certain part of the game where if you walk too fast, it's actually not good for you because you need to be able to walk slow to creep up on a certain enemy. We're a long way away from that part. So nothing there. And there it is.
Whoa! Sounds good. I knew that it would. Yeah! Papa's got a brand new toy. This harp makes me sound hotter than ever, baby. All those years tunneling to the castle, but you all stayed on the scene, like a digging machine. Hey, come on, fellas. What's with the silence? Oh, I get it. My groove's so hip, it got you all speechless, huh?
All right. There we are. Let's see.
Huh? Hey, you guys. This is a mole's world, but I wouldn't be nothing without an audience. Wanna dig my funky tune?
No.
Ow, jump back! You come to steal my harp? That ain't hip. I'm ready to get up and do my thing. Hit me now.
Now, if I would have said yes, he would have actually played the music, but we don't want to bore you with that, right? You need to play the game so you can hear the tune that he plays. All right, so we're going to fight. Hero, we're going to go ahead and, well, abilities. Let's just get him to do a multi-thrust. We're going to get him to psych up. Spells, we're going to get her to do oomph on the hero. And he's going to get us on a kabuff for the group. So he's going to strengthen us up. So that kabuff is increasing our defense across the board. Psych up, spells, Celerattle. We're going to kabuff one more time. You can kabuff 2 or 3 times in the game. Strengthen yourself up. That hurts. Squells tingle. No. So we're just going to go ahead and continue with multi-thrust. As he's confused, let's just go ahead and get him to defend for now. Spells. We are going to one more time Accelerato. And we'll use ouch. Get him to defend. Spells. Yeah, she doesn't have anything to... Let's use Miracle Slash. So I use the Falcon Slash because it gets 2 hits. All right, there we go. We got him. So we got 15,000 experience, 6,600 gold. Mind you, that's 10 times more than what you would have got if you would have really fought him. Jessica goes up, so she heals. That's good. She gets 8 skill points. We want our stabs to go up, and then we're going to do her whips. Elfin elixir.
Ooh, take it to the bridge. Things done got too far gone.
Dig Dug! Dig Dug!
Thanks for shutting him up for us, but there is no need to make a mountain out of a molehill. He steals the odd things or two, and his music is the pits, but apart from that, he's a great boss. You can have the heart back, so maybe you'll let him off this time. All right, we got the Moonshadow Harp. Nice. All right, so now that we've done that, we're going to magic. We're going to evac. Get ourselves out of the here. It's going to get us to the outside. We're going to do magic again. And we're going to zoom. And then I like to zoom to the hilltop hut. We're going to go into the hilltop hut. It's going to be a great time to sleep. Win. 4 gold, so it's not a lot, but we're going to rest till the evening because I need it to be dark. Okay, we'll worry about saving here in a minute. But the next thing we need to do is we got to go back to Castle Trodain. So instead of traveling all the way there, you guessed it, we're going to zoom. We're heading out to Castle Trodain. Inside Castle Trodain, we're going to go back into the Moonshadow Realm where we're going to show the harp. Or where we're going to give the harp back. And we were able to unlock it the last time we were here, so now we should be able to go into the door. See, and it's already ready to go. So, now during the daytime, we wouldn't have been able to go into the Moonshadow Realm. All right, so we're in the Moonshadow Realm. Now, if you watch my Dragon Quest XI and
I have witnessed the passing of many moons, but never before have I felt time pass so slowly.
yeah, so if you've seen Dragon Quest XI or the Dragon Quest VII Reimagined episodes that I've done, I'm also wearing the same outfit that I'm wearing in this game. It's all a tribute to Dragon Quest VIII.
I see the outcome of your quest from the brightness in your eyes. You have retrieved the Moonshadow Harp. Please show it to me. The mighty instrument that will rouse the memory of the ocean. This harp has traveled far, just as you have. I did not imagine it would ever find its way into my hands again. Now, let us attend to the task at hand. Let us go to the ship. Music will awaken it from its slumber and set it sailing once more.
What's going on? How did we
This ship, the Moonshadow Harp, and myself, we are all the same. We are all from the old world. I must thank you for reuniting us ancient ones. Now, come. Come to me, times past. Come to me, ancient ocean. Return once more.
Is this harp Daffodil?
No. Can it really be beyond even the Moonshadow Harp? Ah, but wait. Forgive my ignorance. At first I saw only a horse. But now I see that you are truly a noble princess. Of course. Magic begins with a word. Music begins with a voice. The beautiful voice of this cursed princess is all this great instrument needs to play its music. Princess, please come to my aid. Sing with me.
It's just a reminder, these cutscenes are really long. So as I'd mentioned in a few of the other episodes previously, is that that's the longest part about this game is the cutscenes. I think the cutscenes account for about 50 to 60% of the playtime in this game. The story is very rich, though.
Now it is time for us to part. I will sing to bless your journey on the ancient ocean, my children.
So I guess there was a time that all of that barren desert area was underwater.
Lava duck, stone the crows, blimey O'Reilly. What the hell happened back there?
Yangas is my fave. He's so awesome.
Stop your ridiculous blithering. This is all thanks to my precious Medea. Yeah, well, at least we've got the boat up and running now, eh, Gov? Nice.
Don't you think it's a bit early to be congratulating ourselves? We still have a lot to do, like going after Dhoulmagis, remember? That's why we went to so much effort to get the ship in the first place.
Well, if Dhoulmagis has left the eastern continent, I say we head for the west and see if we can't catch up with him there. Wouldn't you say?
Yep.
Right then, it's decided. We sail for the west. Get to it.
And there you have it. King Trode, when you see a patch of land like you'd like to explore, just steer the ship right up to it. If it is a place that is accessible by foot, you'll then be given the choice to disembark. It's quite simple, really. Now let's weigh anchor and continue to search for Dhoulmagis. All right, folks, there you have it. We have control of the ship, and I think that's a good segue to end episode 8. So episode 8 is in the record books now. We have did a little bit of item search with the magic key. We defeated Don Mole and got the harp, the Moonshadow Harp, and now we have access to the ship. We have now opened up access to this game to a whole new level. So it was already big before we had the ship, and now it is significantly bigger. The only other thing that can change is if we're able to fly in the air to get to locations from the sky. So let's leave it with that. Tell me, what is a nostalgic or old school game that you played that you like or really enjoy for those younger generations? What do you think about these type of games? Because this is what I grew up playing in my young adulthood and as well as my youth. So yeah, tell me any kind of retro games that you like. I really love the Dragon Quest series. It is my favorite JRPG of all time. It's one of my favorite genres to play. It's easy for old folks like me to play. But the story is rich. It's enlightening. So you get kind of part of watching a movie or a cartoon and the gameplay. And with the open world back in 2005, this was absolutely fantastic. So, tell me what you think about it. Leave some comments down below. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Until next time, thanks for gaming with Geronimo. Peace out.